So welcome everyone. My name's Anthony if this is your first time to the channel, and today's class is called Hip Focused Chair Yoga for Weight Loss. So it will be more one breath, one movement chair yoga for weight loss. We'll also do some strengthening postures when we come to standing. This is a seated to standing class, so we'll begin seated and we'll come to standing for a few postures and finish in the chair for a guided relaxation. Okay? So let's begin as usual, feet flat on the floor, ankles under your knees, spine nice and long, and let's get started. So just begin by letting your eyes softly close. Just feel your natural breath, your normal breath, however your body wants to breathe on its own. Bring all your attention within your body, letting go of anything before the practice, anything for afterwards. And for the next 20-30 minutes, just focusing on what we're doing right now, letting go of everything else. On your next inhale, we'll start with that full three-part breath we use. So inhaling, begin down in your abdomen, expanding out to the sides, forward, and even the back of the body. Continue inhaling, expanding your ribs out towards your arms and up towards armpits. Continue inhaling, fill your chest, expand around your collarbones, your upper back, shoulders, deep breath. Exhale completely. Take a few breaths, blending all three of those parts together as smoothly as you can. Inhaling the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhale completely. You can begin with a gentle constriction in your throat if you like, just so you can hear the sound of your own breathing, making that sound as smooth as you can. As we continue through the practice, try to maintain this type of breathing, using that sound in the throat or your breathing, that movement of your breath inside your body, these long, deep breaths, to keep your attention inside. Right? Feeling what's going on inside your body, feeling the movement of your breath. Just being as sensitive as you can to what's going on in the body. On your next inhale, slide your hands to the tops of your thighs, draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. Lift your heart and drop your chin back. Exhale, bring your hands to the fronts of your knees, draw your shoulder blades apart, drop your chin. Inhale, hands to thighs, lift your chest, draw down your back. Exhale, hands to knees, round your back, drop your chin. Continue with your breath. Using your breath, matching the whole inhale to the arching, the whole exhale to the rounding. Using the inhale to stretch and expand your ribs and chest more. One more time each way. Inhale, bring your head upright, reach your arms overhead, palms facing each other. Exhale, bring your right hand to the base of the chair, grasping the chair, and hinge over toward your right, keeping your left sitting bone firmly planted on the ground, stretching between hip and ribs. Inhale, bring left hand to left side of chair, right hand up, lengthen. Exhale, over toward your left, between your hips and ribs, keep right hip down. Continue with your breath, alternating sides. Remember to lengthen and reach towards the ceiling as you inhale. Exhale over. Continue with the breath. Focus more on the lengthening action than on bending to the side. Like you're feeling your skin stretch. Try to lengthen that much. And one more time each side. Inhale, come up, arms shoulder width apart again, palms facing. Exhale, bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Left hand by your hip or to the chair seat, the back of the chair, the leg, and gently rotate towards your left. Inhale, come forward, shoulder width apart, overhead. Exhale, left hand to outside of right knee, right hand to the hip, the seat of the chair, the back of the chair, and gently rotate right. Continue with your breath, inhaling forward, lengthen. Exhaling left. Inhaling forward. Exhaling right. Continue with your breath. As you reach towards the ceiling, try to feel the stretch on the sides, lifting your front ribs. As you twist towards the side, at the end of the twist, lift your heart. Draw down your back, engaging below your shoulder blades, pressing firmly through your seat. Last time to your right. Inhale forward, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then we're going to come standing. So we'll start facing the back of the chair. So bring the hands to the back of the chair, feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen your spine, draw the space below your navel in toward your spine, feeling that place engage a little bit. Inhale, option to keep your hands on the chair or reach your arms overhead, shoulder width apart. Draw down your back, engaging below your shoulder blades. Relax your neck as much as you can. Exhale, sit back, pressing back from crease below your buttocks, still drawing in below your navel. Try not to bring your knees forward over your toes. Focus on pressing your butt back. Trying to draw your knees back, actually, so you're shifting more weight towards your heels, pressing into pads of toes. You can even lift the tips of your toes if you like. Hands can again remain on chair, or if your arms are overhead, you can keep them overhead, or bring your hands to your heart when we sit back. Okay, with your breath. Inhale, arms overhead, straighten your legs, come all the way up, lift your heart. Exhale, bring hands to heart or keep them overhead, bring them to the chair. Inhale, arms overhead, lift your chest. Exhale, hands to your heart. You can keep the hands on the chair the whole time for this if you like. Inhale up, straighten. Exhale, sit back, hands to your heart. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale back. 1 more time. Exhale, sit back. This time we're going to hold. Again, you can bring hands to the chair if you like, or hands to heart. Breathing here. Still drawing in space below your navel, pressing back from below your buttocks. Sitting back as far as you comfortably can. If there's any discomfort in the knees, remember you can always rotate your feet a little bit out, a little bit in, so that it feels right for your knees, right? Breathing deeply. Inhale, come up. I'm going to just turn to face you. You can stay facing the back of your chair. Just step back from your chair a little bit so you have some space to move your hips. Feet hip distance apart. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Still slightly bend your knees, micro bend in the knees, and draw the space below your navel in. Still breathing deeply. Begin to circle from your hips. Either direction is fine. It doesn't have to be with your breath. But try to focus on slowing down as you come out to the sides and moving from right here, crease below your buttocks on the outside of your hip. Try to keep your head over your feet as you circle and focus on moving just from your hips. Right? This could be really tight at first, so the movement might not be very large, and that's okay. Just focus on feeling the stretch. Right? If you're feeling the stretch, then it's increasing. It'll be increasing. Then reverse direction, circling the other way, moving slow enough that you feel the stretch when you move out to the sides. Focus below your buttocks, not up here above your hip, above your pelvis. One more time. Inhale, come upright. Turn to face towards the back of your chair again if you're not. Then inhale, step your left foot back, half to full legs length. Your back foot's 45 degrees to the front foot. Press firmly down through the back edge of your back heel. Feel your back glute engaging a bit. And rotate your hips forward so they face the back of the chair, trying to bring them as square as you comfortably can. Hands can stay on the chair for this. Bend your knee over your ankle, your right knee over your right ankle. If your right knee comes far in front of your ankle, then your stance is too short. Step your foot forward, right, making your stance a bit longer. Try to have the ankle over the knee when you begin to feel a stretch in the back calf, right? Breathing here, lift your chest. Hands can stay on the chair as usual, or you can bring your hands to your heart, or you can bring your arms overhead. If you're bringing arms overhead, draw down your back, engaging the space below your shoulder blades. Breathing here. Try to feel like you're pressing down with the pad of the big toe in your front foot. Right? Rolling your foot in a little bit so you feel the inside of your thigh engaged just above your knee. With our breath, inhale, straighten your leg. Option to bring your arms overhead, shoulder width apart. Exhale, bend your knee. Option to bring hands to heart or to chair. You can keep the hands on the chair. Inhale, arms overhead, straighten your leg. Exhale, bend, hands to heart or chair. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold down, keeping your front leg straight, pyramid pose. Hands can be on the chair, or you can fold down and bring your hands down to the seat, the underside of the chair. Relax the back of your neck, soften between your shoulder blades. Still trying to draw your back hip forward and your front hip back a bit. Bringing the hips in line with each other, pressing firmly through back edge of back heel. So take the height where you feel the stretch. Breathing deeply. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold just until you feel the stretch on the back of right thigh. Inhale up, last time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, keeping your hands on the chair. Step your right foot back a little bit so it's just behind the chair. Come onto the toes of your back foot. With your next exhale, begin to hinge forward, lifting your left foot off the ground, pointing your toes, drawing in towards your shin. Inhale, come upright, bringing toes back to the ground. Exhale, hinge forward from your hip, from your right hip, crease below the buttocks, lifting left leg. Inhale up. 2 more times like that. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward, we'll hold this time. Breathe in here. If you have space, you always have the option, again, just like pyramid pose, to bring your hands down to the chair instead. Inhale, slowly come up. Bring your feet together. And inhale, step your right foot back, half to full legs length as before for warrior one. Square your hips forward, press firmly through the back edge of your back heel. Again, bend your knee over your ankle, left knee over left ankle. If you have a lot of space and the knee comes past your ankle, then step your foot forward or step your back foot back more. Still squaring hips forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Option one, you can bring arms overhead, palms facing each other, hands to your heart, or keep the hands on the chair throughout. And breathe in here, deep breaths. Keep pressing again into the pad of the big toe on the front foot like you're rolling your foot inward a bit, so you feel the inside of your knee just above your knee, your thigh engaging. Exhale, hands to your heart or the chair. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Option to bring arms overhead, shoulder width apart. Exhale, hands to the heart or the chair. Bend your knee. Inhale, arms overhead, straighten your left leg. Exhale, hands to heart or chair. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten your leg. This time, exhale, fold down, pyramid pose. Hands can again be on the top of the chair. Go just until you feel the stretch on the back of your left thigh. If you have space, option to bring your hands down to the seat of the chair. Relax the back of your neck. Still drawing your back hip forward and your front hip back. Press firmly down with pad of big toe on your left foot. So you feel again like your foot is rolling in a little bit, stretching the outside of this left hip. Breathe deeply. Inhale, walk your hands to the top of their chair if they're on the seat. Option to keep hands on the chair or reach your arms overhead or bring them to your heart. Exhale, bring hands to your heart and fold down. Option to keep them on the chair. Inhale, come up, arms overhead, lift your chest. Exhale, hands to heart or chair. One more time. Inhale, come all the way up, lift your chest. Come onto the back toes and exhale, shift forward, lifting your back leg. Coming forward, warrior three. Draw your toes towards your shin. Inhale, come up. Bring your toes to the ground. Exhale, hinge forward, lifting back leg. Inhale, come up. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, come up. And this time we'll hold. Exhale, come forward. Again, if you have space, you can bring the hands down to the chair. And breathe in here, focusing on softening the outside of your left hip crease, just below your buttocks on the outside of the hip. Breathe deeply. Inhale, slowly come up. Bring your feet together at the front of the chair. And exhale. Now we'll move through a vinyasa, one breath, one movement with all three of those postures. Okay? Inhale, remember you have the option always to keep your hands on the chair throughout all of these movements. You don't have to bring the arms overhead, but I'll demonstrate with both. Okay? Inhale, step your left foot back. Again, the same width you would have it for Warrior One when we were bending the knee over the ankle. Square your hips forward. Inhale, reach your arms overhead or keep them on the chair. Exhale, bend the knee over the ankle, Warrior One. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, fold down, pyramid pose, hands to the chair or the seat, keeping legs straight. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead or to the chair. Exhale, slight bend in front knee as you shift the weight to your right foot. Lift your back leg. Inhale, bring your back foot down to its original position, bending your front knee a bit. Straighten the leg. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time like that. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knee over your ankle, Warrior One. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, fold down, hands to the chair. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bend the front knee, shift to front foot, lift back leg. Inhale, slight bend in front knee, back foot down to its original position. Exhale, come upright. And one more time like that. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, shift to front leg. Lift your back leg. Warrior Three. Inhale, come upright and bring your feet together. Next time you inhale, step your right foot back, half to full legs length. Exhale, bend your knee over your ankle. Make sure that your length of your stance is right for your body. Inhale, straighten your leg, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knee, arms overhead, hands to heart of the chair. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, fold down to the chair, pyramid pose. Hands can be on top or seat. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bend slightly your front knee, shift to front foot, lift back leg, Warrior Three. Inhale, bend front knee slightly, back foot down to its original position. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hands to chair, fold down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, shift to front foot, lift back leg. Inhale, back foot to original position, slight bend in front knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, arms overhead, last time. Exhale, bend your knee over your ankle, Warrior One. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold, pyramid pose, hands to chair or seat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, shift to your front foot, lift the back leg, Warrior Three. Inhale, come upright, bring your feet together. And then we'll come around to sit in the chair again. So let's turn towards our left first. Both feet on the left side of the chair, ankles under knees. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, option one, you can bring left hand to the back of the chair, right hand to the outside of your left knee, and gently rotate towards the back. If it's comfortable and there's space, bring both hands to the back of the chair and rotating towards the back of the chair. Remember, not forcing here in any way. Breathing deeply. Try to feel like all the weight is still sinking down into your sitting bones, your seat. Lift your chest at the end of the twist. Engage the muscles below your shoulder blades. Try to use more of your middle back, the muscles below your shoulder blades. Breathe deep, feeling the expansion and the stretch increase with your inhale. And if space naturally opens with your exhale, then going a little bit further, but not using any force. Inhale, turn forward, and then come all the way around to the other side of the chair. Both feet flat on the ground, ankles under knees. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, left hand to the outside of right knee, right hand to back of chair, and rotate towards the back. Again, you can bring hands to back of chair if there's space. Lifting your chest at the end of the twist. Pressing firmly down into your seat, engaging below your shoulder blades. Keep lengthening your spine. Breathe deeply. Inhale, turn forward all the way to the front. Bring your feet hip distance apart. They can be a little bit closer if that's comfortable. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. You can bring option one, elbows to rest on your knees, relaxing back of neck, relaxing between shoulder blades, or bring your hands down to the ground. And breathing deeply here. Focus on intentionally breathing into and expanding the back of your body like you're trying to stretch the muscles between your back ribs, the muscles along the sides of your spine with your inhale. Deep breaths. Inhale, come all the way up, palms together overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart. Then we'll slide to the back of the chair for the final relaxation. So as always, feet can be flat on the floor. You could bring your feet wide, wider than the legs of the chair, and let your feet slide away from the body if you like. Hands can be up or down on your thighs, or bring your hands one inside on top of the other in the lap. Let your eyes softly close. And just begin by completely letting go of the full breath. Just letting your body breathe on its own naturally, however that happens. And focus on the blank space on the backs of your eyes. Just relaxing your gaze. Soften your eyes. And feel the movement of the breath in your body. Like you're watching someone else's body breathe. Just letting the breath happen on its own. And enjoying that sensation of expansion and contraction. Softening, relaxing any unnecessary tension in the body with each exhale. If the mind wanders, just come back to the sensation of your breathing, the expansion and contraction in your body. Being patient with yourself. It's normal for the mind to wander. Just keep bringing it back to the breath. It'll happen less and less eventually. And if you'd like to stay here, feel free to. Otherwise, beginning to slowly deepen your breath as you feel ready. If you feel ready to move, making movements with your hands, your feet, and your neck. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes. So thank you all for practicing with me today. If you have any questions about today's class or any other class, feel free to write me and let me know, comment, and I'll get back to you, okay? And also, if there's anything you'd like to see on the channel, anything specific, let me know and I'll see if I can make a video on it, all right? We have a new 30 days of chair yoga coming up in 2025. So I've been working on that now, and it'll be 30 days of seated to standing chair yoga. So similar to this class, but they'll be more condensed, shorter classes, and to let you experience the benefit of a consistent daily practice. That's my hope, is that if you practice every day for 30 days, you'll see the difference in the benefit of practicing every day. The benefits change a lot. You get much more benefit, right? Even 5 days a week, but especially every day if you can, okay? And of course, if the body's sore, there's always the breathing exercises, the breathing playlist, the meditation playlist. You can do those practices, right? They're still just as beneficial, just in a different way, right? So, looking forward to that, and let me know if there's anything specific. I didn't finish shooting yet, so I can always add something in, all right? Until next time, take care.